Come here, man. This is my guy right here, man. Look, I just want to say, first of all, I don't know how you pulled it off, but thank you for being the first person to bring us back to arenas so we could do some shows for these people.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofy, and I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly.
Drake seems to be feeling a certain way about J. Cole not showing any support during his beef with Kendrick Lamar. Now, Drake's fans are calling Cole a Judas for seemingly betraying him. However, some argue that Cole realized Drake was using him to gain legitimacy in the hip-hop community and never truly cared about him. This interpretation aligns with Kendrick's line in Not Like Us, where he refers to Drake as not a colleague but a colonizer. So what's the deal with J. Cole and his role in this beef? Did he switch sides and betray Drake, or did he simply decide to stay neutral? Let's break it down. To give some context on J. Cole's role in the drama between Kendrick and Drake, it all started when Cole teamed up with Drake last year on the track First Person Shooter, where he mentions the big three rappers: himself, Drake, and Kendrick. He raps, "Love when they argue the hardest MC, is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey, or me? We the big three, like we started a league. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali." First Person Shooter reached the top spot on the US Billboard Hot 100, marking Cole's first and Drake's 13th #1 song. This achievement also led to Drake tying Michael Jackson for the most #1 singles by a male solo artist. However, Kendrick wasn't too happy when Cole grouped him with Drake, because Drake has spent years subtly dissing Kendrick. This all started when Drake took offense to Kendrick's verse on Big Scene's 2013 track, Control, where Kendrick named checked a bunch of rappers. While most understood it was all in the name of healthy hip-hop rivalry, Drake took it personally and began snubbing Kendrick in his songs.
Control, the record, people still banging it, man. Where is Drake at with Control?
I'm probably like as done as like the rest of the world is with that record. Like I think it came and it went, you know what I mean? And not to discredit it, like it was a good moment, but at the end of the day, it's just like, it was like one of those sort of like fleeting like Twitter frenzies that like, it was cool for what it was, you know? And I'm just into making like, my thing is like, I like lasting power, you know, that's my thing. I want you to still be listening to this album in the summer or, you know, next year, where I want this to stay in your car, stay on your mind. It's like not even about the music, you know what I mean? It wasn't even about like the content of it. It just seemed to be about like, you know, all the and all the talking at the time, and now everybody's like over it, nobody plays it. It's just like,
did that kind of, when you heard your name, did you feel like, man, like that was kind of disrespect, or did you feel like, you know, our names were just kind of thrown in there and it was?
I feel like he made a decision, you know what I'm saying? And it was a decision to make, you know? He was like, man, I'm either gonna go for this moment because I know it's gonna be a big moment, or I'm gonna like take heed to the fact that I have real relationships and I'm gonna like not do that. Cause like, you know, I'll be real, like I've thought of doing that before. You know, I thought like, man, it would be crazy if I just went off on everybody, but it's just kind of like, where does it really get me? Then what? Then every time I rap, people are gonna expect me to be confrontational, and when I'm not, then it's not entertaining, you know what I mean? It's like, it kind of puts you in a box a bit, so.
I don't think that put Kendrick in a box.
I don't know if I necessarily respect it.
2 years after his Control dropped, Drake was still feeling hurt, so he teamed up with the Game on the track 100 and went to Kendrick Lamar's native Compton to shoot the video. In 100, Drake boldly claims that he would take all of Kendrick's fans if he went conscious. Drake raps, "I would have so many friends if I held back the truth and gave out compliments. I would have all of your expletive if I didn't go pop and stayed on." Drake didn't stop at 100. He continued throwing sneaky jabs at Kendrick over the years and trolling him on social media. Earlier this year, before the beef escalated, Drake even shared a selfie wearing a Compton Community College shirt. Naturally, it was only a matter of time before Kendrick had enough. He first addressed Drake and J. Cole on the track, like that with Future and Metro Boomin, where he called them out, saying, "Yeah, Get Up With Me, expletive, sneak dissing. First, Kendrick addresses Drake and J. Cole directly, saying, I hope they came with 3 switches, mother. The big 3, it's just Big Me. Kendrick also seemingly threatens Cole and Drake by mentioning his bodyguard. You T's got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. Kendrick then compares himself to the late, great Prince, pointing out that Prince outlived Michael Jackson. He references Drake's line in First Person Shooter, where Drake brags about being one #1 song away from Michael. Kendrick responds, and your best work is a light pat. Prince outlived Mike Jack, by the way. Prince and MJ had a well-known feud, and Prince didn't hold back from taking jabs at Michael whenever he had the chance. He even famously said that MJ's album was only called Bad because there wasn't enough room on the sleeve for pathetic. This isn't the first time Kendrick compared himself to Prince. On Future's Mask Off remix, he rapped, she said she broke down when Prince died. It's all right. My hair down, Prince lived through me. I am Prince. Then on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That, Kendrick ends his verse by taking another shot at Drake and referencing his 2023 album, For All the Dogs. First, Kendrick addresses Drake and J. Cole directly, saying, I hope they came with 3 switches, mother. The big 3, it's just Big Me. He also seemingly threatens Cole and Drake by mentioning his bodyguard. 2 T's got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. Kendrick then compares himself to the late, great Prince, noting that Prince outlived Michael Jackson. He references Drake's line in First Person Shooter, where Drake brags about being one #1 song away from Michael. Kendrick responds, and your best work is a light pat. Prince outlived Mike Jack, by the way. Prince and MJ had a well-known feud, and Prince didn't hold back from taking jabs at Michael whenever he had the chance. He even famously said that MJ's album was only called Bad because there wasn't enough room on the sleeve for pathetic. This isn't the first time Kendrick compared himself to Prince. On Future's Mask Off remix, he rapped, she said she broke down when Prince died. It's all right. My hair down, Prince lived through me. I am Prince. Then on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That, Kendrick ends his verse by taking another shot at Drake and referencing his 2023 album, For All the Dogs. First, Kendrick critiques Drake's discography, saying, your first was classic, your last was tragic. Your second put ninjas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I've just now hit mine. Cole also suggests that Kendrick is using this beef to stay relevant, implying that no one would be checking for his music otherwise. He averages one hard verse every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, we wouldn't be discussing him. In the second verse, Cole expresses mixed feelings about Kendrick, implying that Kendrick used to be a friend, but is now living behind a facade to maintain an appearance for his fans. Cole accuses Kendrick of switching sides, possibly alluding to the fact that Cole played a part in convincing Dr. Dre to sign Kendrick.
Did you tell Dr. Dre about Kendrick?
Who told you that? Who gave you that piece of information?
Well, you are J. Cole. We have to know.
That's never hey. Eve! Yeah, Eve is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's been requesting your presence all night. He just asked the craziest question, which, yes, the answer is yes, I did.
I'm not gonna say I was the first to tell him. There was a, what's my man name that used to work for Dre? Light skinned dude? Manny? Yeah, when I brought him up to Dre, I was like, yo, you know what you got to do? I went in there to like work on detox or whatever. You know?
But get this, just a few days after dropping 7 Minute Drill, Cole decided to wave the white flag and publicly apologized for dissing Kendrick, calling it one of the lamest moments of his life. At his own Dreamville festival, Cole got deep with the crowd, reflecting on 7 Minute Drill. During a 4-minute talk, he opened up about his inner struggle regarding his response to Kendrick, saying, man,
that's the lamest I ever did in my life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my like, what you gonna do, Cole? Like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh, God, text flooded. I couldn't even answer. Wartime, right? I want to see blood, and I was conflicted because one, I know my heart. You know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers. These just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my back and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, it's right in my spirit. I feel disrupts my peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that trying to find a little angle and downplay this catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfucking microphones? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofiest. I say all that to say it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that he didn't feel no way, and if he did, I'm my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take your chin, boy, do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like, forgive for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
Fast forward to Kendrick's final Drake diss track, Not Like Us, where Kendrick name drops Cole again, suggesting that Drake is the one who did Cole dirty and dragged him into this mess. Kendrick raps, "Did Cole foul? I don't know why you're still pretending. So let's discuss this." Kendrick may be referring to several things here. He could be saying that Drake did Cole dirty by bringing him into first-person shooter and co-signing the sneak diss aimed at Kendrick. Kendrick also seems to suggest that Drake is responsible for causing a series of humiliating events for Cole, including Cole publicly apologizing to Kendrick, bowing out of the beef, and deleting 7 Minute Drill from streaming platforms. Furthermore, Kendrick implies that Drake, who Kendrick dubs Colonizer Drake, only leveraged Cole's respect to score points with the real hip-hop crowd. Essentially, Kendrick is pointing out that Drake is using Cole's admiration as just another way to boost his street cred. As for Drake, he was quick to throw Cole under the bus after Cole exited the beef, firing shots at him on both push-ups and family matters. In both songs, Drake basically paints Cole as weak for apologizing to Kendrick and leaving the beef. In Push-Ups, Drake says, "I don't care what Cole thinks, that dude was weak as fuck." In Family Matters, Drake raps, "Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me." You're right about the big three, it's only Big D. There's even video proof. Looking back, Cole definitely made the right move by stepping away from the beef. Despite Drake throwing shade his way, Cole seems totally unfazed. While Drake's fans gave Cole a hard time for backing out, others joked that he's probably just lounging on a beach somewhere. And guess what? They might be onto something. A TikTok user named Al randomly ran into Cole at the beach just last week and even posted a photo of them together as proof. The J. Cole memes have come to life.
So, bro apologized, then started watching sunsets on the beach while Kendrick was committing acts of terror. J. Cole getting in touch with nature and happy to be alive. I can't be mad at him. But betrayed Drizzy by first apologizing to K. Dot, then hopping on Metro Boomin track to diss Drake. It doesn't get more disrespectful than that. J. Cole is no longer my favorite rapper. And another one added, not only did Judas Cole fold by apologizing to the ops live on stage, he betrayed Drake by jumping on the "We Still Don't Trust You" tape. It be your own people's, man. But what's your take on J. Cole's role in this beef? Did he do the right thing by apologizing to Kendrick and bowing out early on? Or do you feel like he betrayed Drake and switched sides? Comment down below and don't miss out on this next video.